I don't know if you heard, but something big happened in the last few days. What actually went down is that Chaos basically stepped in and said, alright, we're officially bringing VRay into the Blender community, and not just like a paid add-on, but as a free community edition, which anyone can use. This isn't some random unofficial build or beta anymore. It is actually a proper production-grade version which is released by the company itself, and it is designed specifically for Blender users, but with some limitations. And that makes it even wild, because VRay has always been the high-end and paid industry render engine used by big studios, and now they are literally opening the door for Blender artists to use the same core tech without paying anything upfront. So yeah, when people say it is free, they actually mean it. This is Chaos officially giving Blender users access to real VRay, just adapted into a more accessible, community-focused version. So let's dive in and take a look at more details. Now, here is where it gets interesting, because normally when companies say free version, what they really mean is that you will get like 20% of the real thing, but Chaos didn't really do that in this case. They actually gave Blender users access to the core VRay engine itself, the same rendering tech that has been used in films, high-end ads, and architectural visualization for years. So when you open up the engine, you're not dealing with some simplified beginner render engine. You're working with proper stuff like ray trace global illumination, physically accurate lighting, real-world camera behavior, and advanced material systems, which is the same foundation studios rely on to get that super clean, photoreal look, not just some light version pretending to be realistic. And then there's the asset side, which honestly is a big deal on its own. You're getting access to Chaos Cosmos, which is a library of over 14,000 ready-to-use assets, from models to materials. So instead of building everything from scratch, you can just drop high-quality stuff into your scene and focus on lighting, composition, and rendering, which is exactly how professional workflows work. So yeah, when people say studio-level power, it is not just hype. It is literally the same rendering backbone as I said, which is used by professionals, just packaged in a way that you as a Blender artist can use and access for free, and start producing results that actually can look as good as you want them to be. The question is, can you use it commercially? This part is actually super interesting, because it is nuanced, and because it shows how Chaos is trying to balance being generous without completely killing their paid version. So yeah, technically you can use the free version for commercial work, but notice how they word it. It is not like, go make a full Netflix show with this, but I think it is more like, hey, if you're a freelancer, you can use this for early stage work, things like test renders, previews, or showing ideas for clients before the real production starts. And honestly, that's exactly how a lot of real workflows already work. Before a project becomes serious, usually do rough drafts, look development tests, lighting experiments, and basically figuring out the direction. And that's where I think where this free version perfectly fits. You can take on a client, build a scene, render something clean enough to sell the idea, and you're not breaking the rules doing that. But at the same time, the developers are drawing the line between the free and the paid version, because this edition version cannot do everything professionally. So you can start the project with this, but if you want to finish it at the high production level, you'll probably need the paid version, but you don't have to. That's why they limit things like resolution, pipeline tools, and advanced workflows, because these are the things that studios actually need to deliver final work. Now the question is, can you use the free version for clients that don't need professional renders or kind of limited renders when it comes to resolution, bitrates, and so on? Technically yes, you can use the free version for client work, even if it is paid, as long as it fits the small scale and freelance idea. Because from what I can see, they say it is meant for professionals or freelancers doing things like concept renders, previews, and small projects, not just personal use. Now let's break this in a real no BS way, because the difference between the community edition and the paid VRay is the difference between you can do serious work versus you can run a full studio pipeline. So if you are a hobbyist or freelancer, the community version can go a long way, Nonetheless, it is good to know what you're missing out if you don't have the paid version. So let's talk about the limitations you have with the Community Edition. First, license cost and duration. The Community Edition is obviously free, but it comes with that little catch. It is a 90-day license that you can keep renewing by filling a survey. The paid version, on the other hand, is a subscription, usually somewhere around a few $100s per year, depending on the plan, and it is continuous. You don't have to renew, just pay it and use it. Now, when it comes to support, and this one is big, with the Community Edition, you are basically relying on peer support and community forums, no official Chaos help, which is intentional. But with the paid version, you get official Chaos support, and for bigger plans, even priority support, which is huge if something breaks during production. And for updates, documentations, and learning stuff, this part is actually nice, because even the free edition still gives you that, which is access to product updates, full documentation, and learning resources. So Chaos isn't locking knowledge behind a paywall, they're just limiting production power. Now let's talk about rendering limits, and this is where things get real. In the Community Edition, the maximum resolution is about 2K, with only 8-bit of output, no EXR, and no deep composition. With the paid VRay version, you have basically a limited resolution, full high dynamic range outputs, EXR, and you have 60 or 32-bit, and you have passes, etc. This alone can be the difference between a nice render and film or VFX ready output. For rendering power and workflow tools, the Community version is local only, which means no batch or headless rendering, no distributed rendering, and no real pipeline integration. The paid version, on the other hand, unlocks render farms plus distributed rendering, batch rendering for automation, full pipeline integration, which is needed mostly by studios, in addition to import and export across VRay ecosystems. And this is literally what studios pay for. Now, for the cloud side of things, in the Community Edition, you're allowed only limited cloud rendering access, but no cloud collaboration tools. For the paid version, you have full Chaos cloud rendering, collaboration tools for teams, shared assets, feedback workflows, etc. When it comes to AI tools and advanced features, the paid VRay includes stuff like AI denoisers, smart rendering tools, and workflow automation. And in the Community version, there is basically no access to AI tools. Now, one thing they both share, which is kinda crazy, the Chaos Cosmos asset library, which I talked about in the beginning. So even the free version gives you access to 14,000 assets, including models, materials, etc., which is actually huge, because assets are a big part of the production speed. So if you zoom out, here is the simple way to understand it. In the Community Edition, you have learning, plus the ability to do freelance work and concept work, and in the paid version, you can do full production, you have full studio tools and pipelines, and extremely high quality final delivery. So basically the free version gives you the engine, and the paid version gives you the infrastructure around the engine. And honestly, that's why the whole move is kinda smart. They are letting you grow into VRay for free, but the moment your work becomes serious and scalable, you actually can reach the point when you decide to use the full capabilities of VRay, because honestly, it is more than worth it. And there you have it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to the channel to receive more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.